So I've just done my morning routine. Hair's obviously not what I'm gonna go outside with. I just woke up, not ready to do my hair yet. But I had a thought about probably the fastest way you could quit your addiction. And I think this is the actual foolproof way that you can quit all your bad habits with relative ease. Because the method that I'm going to tell you in this video, I promise you that it will help you. It will certainly help you. And if it doesn't help you quit your addiction, then you probably did something wrong. I'm going to be honest. It's either you did something wrong or I did not explain the method as well. So if anything goes wrong, please give feedback in the comments. So this method is it's quite easy. But let's get straight to it. No BS. So imagine you're trying to defeat your big bad habit. Let's say junk food. You like to eat junk food and you struggle to resist the bad foods. You struggle to resist the sugary, highly palatable foods. And it's very difficult for you to resist that. And every time you try to go on a diet, it always fails because you end up not being able to resist that particular food. And the main reason why you may not be able to resist that is because you're simply not capable of doing that yet. You're not capable of resisting that bad habit yet. Because your willpower is not high enough. Your willpower is down here. The willpower it takes to resist that habit, to resist the junk food, is up here. You're like some level 5 noob and you're trying to defeat a level 100 boss on a video game. So, how do you get to that level 100 or even further where you can actually defeat that bad habit and never do it again? You see, it all comes to willpower and training your willpower. It's all it's all in willpower. So, how do you improve your willpower? Well, similar to a video game, how would you level up in the game? From a level 5 to a level 100, how would you do that? You'd beat the level 5 bosses first, right? Then you progress up the levels, you progress throughout the game. You're defeating this level 12 dragon, level 15. Then you're up at level 50, and you're feeling much more stronger, but you're not just there yet. You're not there yet. But if you keep on going, you keep on persisting, then you'll eventually be there at that level 100, where you can actually defeat the junk food, where you can actually defeat the video games, the social media, all those bad habits. If you train that willpower, if you train your mind to be able to resist the smaller things, the easier things, then resisting the big thing will be so much more easier. I promise you. I swear to you, this will actually work. This is a foolproof way to help you quit your bad habits. And I hope that you take all the information that I'm telling you here into account because I promise you, it will genuinely change your life. It changed my life. I used to be a kid who used to always eat junk food, who was fat, always played video games, always scrolled on social media, watching content that I wasn't supposed to. I'd scroll on TikTok for hours every day, talking to girls I wouldn't be supposed to be speaking to. No discipline, no willpower to resist these temptations, these sinful temptations. I was not able to resist them. But now I'm proud to say that I've got the power to be able to resist these bad habits. I can resist the junk food. I can resist the video games. I can resist the social media. I can do it relatively easily. But how did I do it? I didn't just jump all the way to level 100 to defeat that boss because I would have lost. I would have failed countless times. And I did fail countless times. I tried to immediately quit the habit. I tried to go cold turkey. It never worked. Never ever worked. I tried to change my environment, all this stuff. Everything around me changed. But what didn't change was this. And what you haven't changed is also this. 99% of the time, it's your mind that's stopping you from quitting the bad habits. from doing the good habits. It's this brain you've had for the whole life. You should be able to trust that, right? But this same brain has led you to eat the junk food, to not be sexually disciplined, to play video games hours and hours upon day, to scroll on social media. You've had this thing for years, right? You should be able to trust it. But no, you gotta train it. You gotta train it like some pet. You have to you have to kind of get used to what your mind's telling you also. You need to get familiar with your thoughts and yourself. Otherwise, it'll be 10 times harder. Not even 10 times, maybe thousands of times harder. And that's because you would have not trained your willpower enough. You will not be mindful about your own thoughts, and it will like you just it will be like you're just observing yourself as a corpse or something. It's truly sad. And when you get to the other side, I promise you the grass is actually greener on the other side. I swear to you, bro. I've been on both sides. I'm on the greener side now. I'm happier, much more content with life. I'm doing the good habits. All because of this. My willpower, my mindset, all of that has improved. Once you upgrade your willpower by resisting the easier habits, for example, scrolling on your phone whilst you're eating, maybe you have your phone whilst you're brushing your teeth or whilst you're on the toilet. Those are quite bad habits because it trains you to be used to your phone. And when you're on your phone, that's where all your bad habits derive from, or most of them, right? So when you could train your willpower to resist those easier things, those harder things, it becomes so much easier to resist that. And the next thing you know, you haven't you haven't eaten junk food in months, maybe even years, and you'll be amazed. You don't even have to say thank you to me. Just take this advice and try it out for a month or two and see how far it takes you. That rhymed quite well.